In this video, you will learn how to use the activity feature. Setting up an activity through this tab and then adding it to a routine will allow you to monitor when participants complete the activity. Activities refer to any physical or psychosocial behavior participants engage in as a part of their wellness routine. They could be physical, like yoga, or psychosocial, like mindfulness meditation. If an activity is set up here, but not added to a routine, you will not be able to monitor the activity. You may add an activity to a routine if you want to monitor a participant's activity frequency and duration. You may also want to assess the impact an activity has on a participant and their health during a trial. In our example for a multiple sclerosis study, the goal is to monitor how often and for how long a participant is practicing daily mindfulness meditation as a coping strategy. To add an activity, from the dashboard, navigate to the left side of the screen and click on the Study Setup dropdown. Then click Activity. To add a new activity, click the Add New Activity button in the top right. Type the name of the activity you want to add. Note, you can use a preset option that appears or make a custom entry. Select the measure that you want participants to use for tracking: minutes, hours, repetitions, sessions. Then enter the quantity. Select the frequency and time frame that it needs to be taken in. If you have an activity that doesn't need to be completed on a recurring basis, you can select as needed. If the activity needs to be completed weekly, then select weekly. If this activity needs to be completed 2 times a day, you can set the frequency as 2 and select daily. Add any additional information, such as health-related data like heart rate or body temperature. You can also add instructions for how the activity should be completed. If the activity needs to be completed only during a certain period of time, you can select the start and end dates here. Add any notes if needed. If you have set up study groups using the Study Groups feature, you will see them appear here. You can determine if you want all participants or a specific study group of participants to complete the activity. To learn more about study groups, watch our study groups tutorial. Once you are finished, click Save. Here is where you will see all the activities you have added. From this page, you can select one and then click the 3 dots in the top right corner to edit or delete the activity. Now you can add the activity to a routine to be monitored for a study. Participants are able to document activities within their routines. They can view these in the Meds/Supplements and Activity tab from the More menu. It is important to note if a participant adds any activities outside of the study routine, that data will not be accessible to anyone but the participant.